this is a phase in Stumble Guys. And every time I hit one, it will get harder. Let's see if I can make it to the hardest phase in the entire game. Alright, here we are loading into the first game of every single time I phase, it gets harder. I have Victor here who is going to stay alive for me. And in this video, I'm not only going to be doing the phases, I'm also going to be giving tips and tricks on how I complete the phases and what I'm doing. So to start out, obviously, we need to do the easiest phase in the entire game, which is just the running phase. So let's do it right in the middle right here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and I missed. That's the best part about this video. I have unlimited tries, but I just need to hit the phase to move on. And luckily for me, this one will not take that long. It's literally just a running phase. So let's try it right here. Here we go. And there we go. Okay, I'm definitely not going to take that long on the easiest one. Now we are going to move up. Still pretty easy, but it's definitely going to get harder. All right, so now moving up, we have the standing phase. Now for the standing phase, it's the same thing as the running one, but I do not get the run up start. When phasing, a running start actually helps you a lot in phasing because it gives you that momentum. So the next one is just standing at the back of the wall like this. So just like that. And first try, let's go. I'm actually getting through these so quickly. And my tip for the standing phase is to hit your spacebar at a certain angle once you get in the middle, just like that. Unfortunately, I missed it though. All right, for the next phase, we have the 2-block phase. Now, this is definitely where the shift and skill changes. 2-block phasing is super difficult, so we need to wait for the 2-block formation to complete this phase. Okay, here's the 2-block. Hopefully, I do not get stuck, but I definitely might. And oh my god, I did it! Wait, first try again, and I didn't even get stuck. That was so perfect. And that's the end of first game, and I got through 3 different phases in my first game. But unfortunately for me, I have a lot of phases lined up in this video, and you guys will have to wait and see what the final / hardest phase is in the entire game by the end. Now we are moving up there like a really difficult phases. Like definitely still some players can complete these. If you're a noob or just started the game or an average player, you are not going to know how to do these different phases that are coming up. And I just read what the next phase is, and I'm actually kind of nervous. I'm not going to lie. We have the clutch phase. Now you might be thinking it's the same thing as just the backwards phase, but a clutch means you hit it, you stay alive. If you miss it, you're dead. With the standing phase, if you miss it, you're staying alive. So there's a lot of extra pressure that you have when doing a clutch phase. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I hit it. Wait, I hit the phase. And then I somehow didn't make it back onto the platform. That does not count because I have to honestly survive to count it. Okay, after that, I don't even know what to say because I hit the clutch phase and then I barely missed the platform. That's how you know these clutches are already getting harder. And before I do my next clutch phase, the tip I want to give you guys is when you're doing the clutch phase, is just don't even think about the fact that if you're about to die when you miss it. You just need to just lock in and put all your focus onto the phase. So here we go. This has got to be it. Come on, let me lock in, please. 3, 2, 1. And I missed it. This is so bad. This has already easily been the hardest phase, so this is how you know we're ramping it up very quickly. I'm just not going to waste any time. I'm going right for it. Here we go. 3, 2... Let's go there. Let's go. I just hit the next phase. Bro, that took way too long. I'm so glad we just hit that. But I shouldn't be celebrating for too long because now we are moving into a harder phase that I have to do. Let me look at what it is. So the next one is called a backwards phase. So that means you don't phase going forward. You turn your camera around and go backwards. Now, I'm actually really good at backwards phasing. So let's see if I can do it at least first try. 3, 2... And okay, I missed it. Wow, I usually get that one first try, so this might take me a while if I didn't get it right there. Okay, here we go with my second attempt, backwards phase, and there we go. That one got completed right there. Now, like I said, for you guys, that one's probably harder than the clutch phase, but for me, that one's definitely easier. But I'm doing it for the general popularity, so that's why I put it after the clutch phase. All right, so since we completed the backwards phase, we're moving on to the next one, and I'm pretty sure this is the last one in Block Dash before we go into Legendary. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. It's this one right here. As you can see, 3 tiles along. No way I get this first try. Okay, obviously I went above it. That does not count, but we have another try right here. Okay, here we go. No talking. And there we go, bro. I'm going through these so easily. That was a second try phase, and my tip for you on that one is jam your spacebar down very hard. Like you need to go extra hard on the blocks that have more layers. Okay, we are now into Legendary Block Dash, and we are waiting for the next phase to go up in skill level and make it way harder. Now, for the rest of this video, I would not blame you if you were watching this and being like, okay, that's definitely where I stop at, because these next phases are insanely hard and insanely difficult. All right, here's the next one. So it's on the same exact block, but you need to go sideways. Oh, nah, bro. There's no way. This is how you know it's getting really hard. A sideways phase? Who even thought that was possible? Okay, because I want this to be as accurate as possible, that phase that I tried to attempt last time is 1000% going to be later in the video. I'm not gonna lie, I only did one attempt. Thinking back, me and Victor brainstorming, I honestly agree that that should be way later in the video. Sideways phase is something I've only hit once, and it was on accident. So I am definitely going to put that later in the video. Okay, but the next phase is going to be the stomach phase. You've probably never even heard of it in your entire life, but you're on your stomach like this, and then you try and hit a phase just like that. Now this, you've probably never even seen before, but I need to hit the stomach phase to move on to something even harder. Here we go. 3, 2, and I got up, so it does not count. All right, let's see if we can do the stomach phase right here, and no. Let's see if we can do the stomach phase right here. We need a good amount of momentum. Let's see. Nah, that's not gonna be it. This one's so difficult. All right, here we go. Third attempt of stomach phase, and incorrect, bro. Come on. How am I gonna be able to complete this one? This is something that I've only done, like, back in 2022, so I don't even know if it's still possible. Let's see if I can get it, though. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and as you can tell, 100% deserves to be this far because I have never taken more than 4 attempts to get one of these phases, and this is how you know the video is heating up very quickly. Here we go. Next stomach phase attempt. Come on. There we go, bro. Finally, I completed the stomach phase, and I can move on to something that's harder than the stomach phase. I don't really know if I want to do it, but I have to. My trick for you on the stomach phase is you need momentum. If you don't have any momentum, you are not going to hit the stomach phase at all. All right, for the next one, it is the no turning back phase. Now, that means you stand still, and you are not allowed to get backwards momentum before you do the phase. So the best way I can explain the no turning around phase is literally just being against the wall and then jumping and diving in. I have no idea if it's even possible, and I thought it might be possible without turning your back like this. So just jump and dive just like that and somehow make it through. Let's see if I can get it. 3, 2, 1, and that was completely off. Okay, let's see if I can do it right here on the 3 block instead. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and completely off. Ooh, what about on the 4 block? Oh, we both did it! Oh my god, we both did it at the same time! The no turning back phase. No, that one is actually so hard to get down. If you guys were to go test it out in-game, I promise you're not hitting it in 10 tries. There is no way we just hit that phase. That is definitely the hardest phase. Like, I'm so shocked that I got that. You have no idea how shocked. Bro, let's actually go. This video is turning out so much better. I thought I was gonna be doing these phases for hours on end. Because when you think about it, a phase, literally everything you need is momentum. So doing a phase with not even moving, just running at the wall is kind of insane if you think about it. And especially no turning back either. That is like, bro, I'm so happy right now. But I cannot sulk on that for too long. We have to now move into a harder phase than the no turning around phase. What I would say is a little bit harder than that is the running phase. It's where you just run at a wall. You don't even move anything. You only have your hand on the forward button, and you can phase through a wall if you get very lucky and hit it in the right spot. So it looks something like this. Definitely not going to get it first try, but it would look something like that where you just go right through it. All right, here we go. It only works on these flat walls, so this is when I need to take advantage of it, and I definitely need a bigger running start than that, 100%. Let me know down in the comments below what phase you have stopped at. Let me know if you're still going. I want you to play along with me and see if you can still do the phases I'm doing, or maybe you stopped at like the no turning back phase, maybe the 3 block phase. Let me know what phase you stopped at, but we're gonna keep going until I cannot go any longer. But here we go. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, that was so close. Okay, this has got to be it right here. There we go. I did it. Let's go. Oh my god. Let's go. The running phase has been complete. That one took a while. I'm not gonna lie. That took 2 whole games to get that one down. And we finally got it. And we can move on to the next one. I think it's time we conquer the sideways phase. So we all remember when I tried to do 1 attempt on it earlier in the video. I literally gave up because of how hard it is. Okay, here we go. Another 3 block. Here we go. Sideways phase. Come on, bro. Come on. No, that was such a better attempt than the first one. And we actually have another attempt right after it. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Here we go. And oh, that was very good as well. Am I gonna be able to hit the phase? I cannot. All right, here we go. I have another attempt at a sideways phase. We can do it right here, and that is incorrect. By the way, as you guys can see, I have to move along with the block and then hit it right in the middle, like as I'm doing a normal phase, which is kind of insane. All right, here we go. My next attempt on the sideways phase. Here we go, and that is incorrect. I think this might be the end of the video because I cannot hit this phase. I get another attempt right here. This is actually insane. Come on. And that is, bro, they might have actually patched this because I've done this phase once in 2023. I cannot get it anymore. Let's see if I can get it again. Sideways phase, and that is incorrect.
1 hour later.
All right, I gotta try it again. As long as it keeps coming, I'm gonna keep trying to do the sideways phase. And there we go. I did it. Let's go. Oh my god. Okay, so you guys cannot say I did not complete it. Let's go, bro. Let's actually go. Let's actually go. So now that means I officially only have the last phase left, and I am currently waiting on it right now. You guys definitely need to go try the sideways phase out yourself, because that is very difficult to do. Dang, that actually took me at least 20 attempts. Like, I'm not even trolling. And for the hardest phase in the entire game, I've already been recording for an hour and 30 minutes. I am 100% only giving it one attempt just to show you guys what I'm talking about. And then let's see if any of you guys can post it and tag me and see if you can hit it. If you can, I'm very impressed. And I might even give away gems to some people who can hit it. Okay, an hour later, here we go with the hardest phase in the game. 3... Yeah, bro, there's actually no way. That is literally the hardest phase in the entire game. Getting on top of that formation, I bet you that's probably never been done in the history of the entire game. All right, that's GG's. That is going to be the end of the video. That is easily the hardest phase in the entire game. If you guys did enjoy, please make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know if I missed any phase in the comments down below. And also, let me know which phase you stopped at, or let me know if you could do the entire video. Also, like and subscribe.